Sometimes people are gonna judge. Some things are beautiful, some things are broken. Only difference is the one eye that's open. Perfect peace in the one's eyes in motion. Cause what you see now is the one time of hope and one time of love and one time of grace. Sometimes I'm with it and sometimes I ain't. Sometimes I'm strong, at other times I'm faint. But the beauty in it all that there's no restraint. Word, cause you can find that. Look hard enough then you could find that. It's hard work but you could grind that. Beautiful and broken, you combine that. You define that. Look hard enough and you could find that. It's hard work but you could grind that. Beautiful and broken, you combine that.
I'm beautiful and broken. Now I'm open. I am who I'm supposed to be. Finally, I know. You said I've changed because I have. I'm not. Beautiful. I am. I'm broken into pieces. Yeah. Finally, I'm who I'm supposed to be. Finally, I'm the one I wanna be. Yeah. Beautiful, broken. I'm beautiful, broken.
The views and opinions expressed on Beautiful Broken are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of Performer Media LLC. Any ideas, products, or services suggested or endorsed by the guests or the hosts are their own opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, government, or individual.
We live in a world where people of all ages and body types surround us. Some of them with the most beautiful smiles. Behind most of those smiles are stories you can't even imagine. You have support all around you, even from those people that you might not even know. My name is Brittany Mahan, and we all are beautiful broken.
Hello, everyone. It's Happy Tuesday, and we are back with another episode of Beautiful Broken. I'm your host, Brittany Mahan, and this episode is super, super special. It is Love Match. We just started it last month, and so I thought it would be kind of cool to have our last month's bachelor join me to host the show. Hi, Adam.
Hey, Brittany. How we doing?
Good. So, Adam, if you saw his episode, he was our first, guinea pig of Love Match. I hooked him up with 3 girls. He talked to them without seeing them, and then he chose one to go on a date with. So I'm going to ask you the question that all our viewers have to be dying to know. How did the date go?
The date went very well. Me and her, we had a good time. We did a lot of drinking. I ate some good food. I was definitely happy with my pick.
Awesome. I'm glad. And was there anything after that? Like, do we see another date? Are we still talking, or was it one and done?
Yeah, we still talk. I Snapchat her here and there. We text. We definitely will hang out again for sure.
Oh, look at that. I'm Cupid, aren't I?
I mean, pretty much. There's no other way to put it.
That's awesome. So this episode tonight is actually our mutual friend Hayden, and so we are doing a spin on things. It was supposed to be a woman this week, but I had one of my friends just reach out to me and say, I really want you to hook me up with someone, and then unfortunately he couldn't get out of work, so last minute our friend Hayden jumped in. You guys will meet him after commercial break, but super, super grateful that he decided. And Hayden and you guys have been friends for a little bit.
Yeah. Me and Hayden, we go way back. A couple of years now.
Hayden was hilarious. Let me just tell you a little bit about Hayden. He is, first off, super, super handsome. If he was not gay, I would so be about it. And he just is tall, dark, handsome, fit, definitely someone you catches your eye as soon as you walk into a bar. So we obviously caught our, what bar did we meet him in? Lincoln?
Lincoln, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, Hayden loves his Lincoln.
Don't we all?
I know. So Hayden and Adam became friends. You know, they got drinks and whatever. And then me and Adam lived together at the time with our other 2 roommates, and we all kind of, we brought Hayden into the fam. And so I haven't seen him since quarantine time, so I'm super excited to talk to him. Have you talked to him since?
Oh, yeah, I see Hayden a lot. He's always at my house on the weekends.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Because we're always having people over.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So Hayden likes to mingle around with some of the single guys.
Oh, my gosh. I had no idea. Wow. Okay, well, I feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Yeah, but, you know, it's COVID time, so I'm just, like, chilling.
Well, true, yeah. Probably better off not being there.
Nice, Adam. So, guys, if you have any questions throughout the show, please comment below. I do read them. We are seeing you guys, so that's exciting. So, Adam, moving forward into tonight's episode, what do you think that I should definitely ask, you know, like if you sitting in Hayden's spot last week, okay?
Yep.
What do you think I should definitely ask? Because what was something that you wanted to know from the ladies that I didn't ask?
Something that I wanted to know. I mean, first, I'd like to think you did a great job. I mean, we definitely learned a lot about these girls, and I think it gave me a good opportunity to pick from them. But as far as adding new things, maybe just some of the things they like to do outside of looking for a boy or a girl, whatever it may be. I don't know.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, let's not waste any more time. We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we will have Hayden. We will have the 3 choices that he will get to choose from, and we'll see which one he chooses. Don't go anywhere.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Hey guys, today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Give kisses. Give kisses. Look. Give kisses. Give kisses. You heard how loud that was.
I know,
I heard.
I heard. It wasn't you.
Yeah.
It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Bacon.
STEM is the discipline of hard numbers, precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to get messy, or just mess it up. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to try. Dare to fail. Dare to keep daring. Dare to learn the difference between organic, sedimentary, and non-foliated metamorphic rock. Get outside. Find those rocks. Dare to be homeroom famous, a high school fable. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. And for the love of STEM, dare bigger. Dare to code. Dare to invent. Dare to explore. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
All right, everyone, welcome back. So let's just go right to it, Adam, shall we? So let's just bring in Hayden. Hayden, hello.
Hello. Thank you, Brittany, for having me. I just wanted to correct the record. These are all small social gatherings, and I think I've only been there a couple times. And they're very...
couple, whatever it may be.
Just a couple.
Hayden, are you excited about tonight's experience?
I am very nervous. I watched the last show. And I guess that was your only one doing Love. Is it Love Match or the dating game? What is it?
It's Love Match. I just like to match people up in love.
So I watched that, and I don't really know what to expect. It's a sample of one. So yes, very nervous, but let's see how it goes.
Awesome. So guys, Adam, I'm going to kick you off the show in just a little bit, but do you have anything to say to Hayden? Any advice to give him before we get going?
Yeah, just be very conversational and enjoy it. Have a good time while you're here.
Okay, will do.
Ooh, it's COVID time, people, and we are just trying to make love happen one match at a time. So, if we're not going to waste any more time, let's bring in the three gentlemen. Ooh, it's secretive, so you can't see them.
I was going to say, what am I looking at?
So, guys, are you with us?
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Woo! Okay. So let's just start off by just saying your name, where you're from, and we'll start with number one.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Bobby, and I am from Charlestown, but I'm living in Haverhill during the pandemic for fun.
Nice to meet you, Bobby.
Okay.
You too.
Hi, I'm Matt, and I live in Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Awesome.
I'm Rodney. I'm from Haiti. I live in South Boston.
Oh, another fellow Southie.
What's up, my Southie people? Okay, so based off their blurry images, do you have any questions that you want to ask one of them?
I go first with the questions?
I absolutely can, but I just didn't know if we were taking that role.
No. First impressions. I wanted to ask where Haverhill was because I am originally from California, and even though I've been here for 10 years, my Massachusetts geography is still subpar. So remind me.
It's right on the. It's right on like the New Hampshire border. I actually used to live in California, so I lived in San Diego for a while.
Oh, nice. I Palo Alto here, so the Bay Area.
Oh, cool. Cool.
All right, guys, so we'll start with Bobby. Bobby, this is going to be, we're going straight to it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully not wearing a mask anymore. I don't know. I mean, I like I said, I'm bi-coastal. I go back and forth. And when I was living out in San Diego, I got a bunch of great opportunities to manage a couple of the bars that I worked at out there. But with the pandemic, I wasn't able to move back. So hopefully I would like to get into management. I really would like to own my own bar, nightclub.
And what are you doing now during COVID times with restaurants and bars closed or hours crammed?
I'm getting to know my mom.
Aww.
That's so cute.
That is nice.
I'm staying in the attic at my mother's house. My roommates had to move due to it, and it uprooted everything really. And I've just been here. There's nothing I can do with the bars closed. Really, I've been gaming on Twitch and trying to make a little bit of income that way. But just hanging in there basically for now.
I was playing a little bit of video games too. What's your go-to game? I'm not really a gamer.
Anything Mario. Anything Mario Kart, Smash, Mario Party. I'm huge. I love RPGs, and like Mario's my favorite. Anything.
What
Mario,
does RPG stand for again? This is how much I don't know about games. I know real-time strategy, but
role-playing games, so like any Mario, Sonic, stuff like that. That's more like story.
Awesome. I like this convo, but I do have to cut you off to move to Matt, number two. Matt, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So 5 years from now, I definitely plan to have my own house. I plan to have already kind of gone up the scale in my job, and I'd like to be chief. And I just want to be comfortable and have my own place and kind of just coasting through and being happy in life.
Nice. So not to just repeat the same question, but what is your job and what comes after chief?
I'm a physician assistant, so it usually starts as PA1, it goes to PA2, and then depending on the specialty you work in, you can go to chief PA, and that's pretty much our top. After that, you can go into administration, which I wouldn't mind going into administration too, but I do like being on the floor.
Nice. You sound like a good person. I always contrast doctors and lawyers because I feel like doctors, nurses, PAs all do good work and lawyers just make rich people richer. It's not always the best.
I do my best to make sure people are happy and healthy.
That's good.
Aww. All right, Rodney, same coming to you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully in 5 years, I'm done with my master's degree in investment banking, and I would like to move to Europe, probably London or probably Spain preferred. And yeah, that's about it.
Nice. So when did you move to Southie or to the U.S.?
I moved to the U.S. when I was about 18 years old. My dad got a job here, and then I moved to Southie about a year ago. I go to school at UMass Boston, so it's very close to it.
So as Adam might have mentioned, I've gone to Southie, just a few times. What are your favorite going out places in that particular neighborhood?
I mostly hang out downtown. I only like the Broadway here. Yeah, funny things I like, but I only hang out downtown, like the W and stuff like that.
It is, Southie is oddly close to the city. I always forget that it is so close.
Yeah, it's very convenient for the nightlife, to be honest. Like 10 minutes to Uber.
It is really close, yeah.
Ooh. All right, guys, we are on to question number 2. Now, talking about relationships, right? We all get comfortable with somebody. And when you do get comfortable with somebody, on a scale of 1 through 10, how clingy are you in a relationship? Bobby, we're coming to you.
Clingy, I'm not clingy at all because I don't want anybody to be clingy with me. So, I mean, I like to be around the person that I'm with and spend time together and stuff. But like clingy has sounds like a negative connotation to me. So I, not really clingy. If you want to go and do your thing, that's fine. I kind of equate like clingy and jealousy together because I had an ex who was clingy and jealous. So whenever I hear that, that's kind of what it reminds me of. So I'm not really clingy. I'd say 1 on a 1 to 10.
Got it.
Nice.
Before you answer that, I want to hear from Matt and Rodney, and then we'll get your answer on this question. So, Matt,
okay.
scale of 1 through 10, how clingy are you in a relationship?
So, I definitely see the clingy as a negative comment, but I can also see it as a positive. So I'll go for like a 5 because like a little bit of clingy is good. I like to want to see the person I'm with, and I want them to want to see me too. And I guess if we want to take clingy as a positive thing, then it's good to see them, and it's good that they want to see you. But I do definitely see the negative in the word clingy. So I'll go for a 5. I'll say 5. I'll do 50-50.
All right. And Rodney, scale of 1 through 10, how clingy are you, my friend?
I would say a 4.
Right in the middle of the other 2 answers. So, Hayden, what's your opinion on being
So
clingy?
I have to answer these questions too?
No, you just have to say what do you think.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
comments on their question.
I do think clingy. We might have been, because I know you previewed these. You might have previewed these questions with me, and so I didn't think that the word clingy could be changed. I agree, it's sort of a negative connotation, but yeah, I'm sort of feeling number 1 where I sort of like to do my own thing. I work a lot. I like to have my own life, and so I don't see myself. I feel like there's a trope, not just in the gay community, but also in the straight community, where any time somebody has a relationship, they sort of abandon all their friends and like only hang out with their significant other.
Yep.
I don't see myself doing that.
Okay.
So I feel like I have like a well-balanced, clingy, maybe a 3, a 2 or 3.
Okay.
Also to go in the middle.
Right, I'm a 10, so just kidding. But okay, guys, love it. Okay, question number 3. If you Actually, this is a good one. I was gonna go to 1, but I'll go to this one. What is the best quality that you have, and then what is one flaw that you'll admit? Bobby.
My best quality is that I don't have any flaws. My
Me
best
too.
quality, I'm creative, especially under pressure, or if I'm a hustler. I always know how to get by if I have to get by. A negative quality, I'm a Leo, so I can be super impatient sometimes. Like if I go to try something, if I go to open a bottle and I try once and it doesn't open, I'm never opening that bottle again. It's gone to me now. So I get impatient easily, but I'm trying to work on that.
Okay, Hayden, what do you have to say back to that?
It is funny. It's funny that you said that you're impatient because Brittany told me to be here at 7:15, and then I had to wait for 30 minutes doing nothing. And I think, complaining to the producers that she was taking so long. So I can definitely sympathize with the impatientness. But I also want to say, like, maybe Adam, you got a similar question or answer with the astrology.
Yeah.
I don't really follow astrology either. I don't know.
When's your birthday?
June.
Oh, so you're a Leo also.
I thought I was a Gemini.
No, Gemini.
Oh, my bad. Don't ask me about the moons.
So I sort of feel bad because people will say, oh, I'm a Leo, I'm a Cancer, whatever. And it sort of goes over my head, admittedly.
You can always Google it later.
I could always Google that. Thank you.
All right. Matt, what is the best quality you have, and what is one flaw that you'll admit?
Best quality, I think I have a very caring personality. I usually tend to try to put the people that I care about before me and make sure that they're getting enough attention, they're getting all the things they need, and I put my 100 to the people that I love. Not to steal, but that was actually going to be mine. I'm very impatient. It kind of runs in my whole family, actually. So I definitely get it from my dad's side. We're all very impatient, so I have to agree with that one.
So, question: if you're impatient and Matt's impatient, like, how do two impatient people handle being impatient towards each other?
I
guess that just means we're always on time.
That's what I was going to say. I thought impatient people go well together because no one wants to be the holdup.
Oh.
That's it. In my work, there's definitely some people that are fast talkers, and I enjoy that. It's like, get to the point. Like, we don't need to waste time. Just,
Get to the end of the destination.
Right. Yeah. I just want to be efficient.
Okay, Rodney, what is your best quality and one flaw you're willing to admit?
My best quality is I'm very hardworking. I'm very motivated. Oh, that's too much. My flaw is that I kind of overthink things. That could be like a big flaw that I have, to be honest. I overthink everything on so many levels. So yeah.
It's a good new answer.
Yeah, that was good. Overthinking things. Sorry, someone's ding just went so into my ear. Was that anybody?
I heard it, but I don't know what that was.
I don't know what it was either. Okay, we'll keep moving forward. All right, gentlemen. So, now, white lies happen in relationships. Things come up and things don't always go as planned. But would you consider yourself a liar? Bobby?
Nope. Not at all. No, and I don't want to be lied to either. I hate it. I don't want to be lied to, and I don't want to lie to anybody. White lies are different. Like, if it's to not hurt your feelings, like in a nice way, maybe. But even then, still, I'd rather, like, if I've got something in my teeth, I want you to tell me, type of thing. I'll be mad you didn't tell me. That's a lie. Like, I don't like dishonesty. So, no.
Cool. Perfect. All right, Matt.
Definitely no. I'm probably the worst liar in the world. I'm one of the people that if I try to lie, I'm going to get really bright red and probably smile and laugh and hint at you that I'm purposely lying so that you know I'm lying. I'm just horrible at it.
Matt, you stole my answer. That was something I was going to say. I can't be a liar because I'm just bad at it. I'm too transparent.
I'm so bad at it. And then, like, I kind of look at them like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, come on. Like, yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it at all. So, no, definitely no lying.
Rodney, what about you?
I don't really lie because I'm not scared of anyone, so I'm not reason for me to lie about something. Would I, like, I probably would, like, I don't know. Maybe I might say something in a different way, so it's not like lying, so not to hurt someone's feelings, but I definitely wouldn't lie about anything like nature and stuff like that.
Wait, did you say you already lied?
What? No, I said I just wouldn't. I will not lie, but I'm just saying that, like, I'm not really afraid of anyone, so I don't see the reason for me to be lying.
Oh, got it.
I see. No reason not to be honest.
Yeah.
Hayden, you are sharp with the honesty. I think it's good though.
I actually was thinking in the flaw. I was like, maybe is being too honest a flaw? Because you can be like, there's such a thing as tact, right? There's such a thing as, like, being too direct, and you can soften it up.
Mm-hmm. I have that.
Because brutal honesty, I feel like, could be a flaw. So it's funny that you asked that question right after the flaw, because I get nervous, Brittany. Sometimes you put me on the spot and you'll make me answer the question. So as they're going through, I have to half listen, half
answer.
I should have pushed you for more questions or the format more, but that's okay.
But okay, well, now I'll give you the mic. Ask them what questions are you thinking.
Okay, so I had a couple of questions. And then of course,
and you can ask them in any way, Rodney, Matt, whichever one.
I guess we'll go backwards. I hate going in the same order. I'm a big
no, we can change it up.
Let's snake through. Rodney, I guess we'll start with you. So these two are really simple, although they're both having to do with their phone, which I was like, what does that say about me? I'm just so obsessed with my phone. One, what's your Uber rating?
I was not expecting that.
It's a simple.
It's a 4.6.
Okay.
It's not perfect because I've had some rough nights.
We've all, I mean, you live in Southie, I go out in Southie.
Yeah.
We've gone out. It's not, I can sympathize. I don't have to answer these questions. I'm setting a rule now. I don't have to answer my own questions.
No.
There we go.
Okay, Matt.
I just had to look mine up. I'm a 4.95.
Wow.
And that's probably because I usually
You don't lie, you
sit
said?
there-
You
like,
can't
I'm-
lie?
I get right in there. I'm like, tell me about your day. How's your night going?
Rodney, how do we know
Like,
that his face isn't red right now?
He's also from Weymouth, though. You got Rodney from the city and one kid from Weymouth.
Well, also, do you have a car? I feel like Uber rating. First of all, if in case you're not getting it, I feel guilty that your rating is so high, much higher than mine.
You outbeat him.
I mean,
but I was going to ask if you have a car. That's unfair.
I do have a car. So I used
There
to
you
live
go.
in. I lived in New York for 3 years for school. So that's probably where most of my Uber ratings came from. And I'm gonna say Boston is a little bit nicer than New York. So maybe I just came off really well.
Maybe.
You should see his jealous face right now.
I'm above. I'm for something.
I thought you were going to answer these questions.
Oh, you're right. I don't have to. I'm not on trial. Bobby's on trial.
I had to look mine up too because I haven't taken an Uber in forever. 4.77.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
don't know
okay.
why it's not a perfect score. I'm usually nice in the Uber. I probably slam the doors.
I never know what. I get nervous because I think, ooh, this is a good follow-up question.
Okay.
Although it's only applicable mostly to Rodney and somewhat to Bobby.
So not our perfect star.
Well, my question for me that I always ask rhetorically to myself is, why do you think your Uber rating is not a 5? Because in theory, that's sort of the default rating, right? Is 5-star, and I've always been like,
I'm gonna check mine.
Polite.
But I blame it on my. I get Ubers from my friends a lot. And I'm just gonna blame it on them.
There you
'cause I
go.
can't help.
That's good. Me too. I am also very generous. Yeah. I also.
Not us.
Ooh, your girl's out of 5. Oh, I'm just gonna
Have
say
you never
I'm
taken
perfect.
an Uber?
Look at me go.
I know. Is
Look
that
at
a new
me.
account?
Look at
Did
that.
you just lose your phone?
No, I'm just amazing. That's all it is.
That's not.
Hair flip.
That's not. I might be a backseat driver. That's the other.
I have my own car. I never take Uber, but
I'm impatient, so I tell them where to go. I don't think they like that.
that's awesome.
Okay. Oh, sorry. So let's snake back through. So Bobby, I guess we'll go with you. Again, the other phone question, and this might be phishing, so don't judge the question. Open your phone. What's the last app that you used?
Uber, because you just made me open Uber. Instagram.
That doesn't. Yeah, not Uber. Yeah. Okay. Instagram.
Yeah,
Okay.
Instagram.
Okay. Number 2, Matt.
Last thing I opened was also Instagram.
Okay. Rodney.
Mine was.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Twitter.
Twitter. Okay. Oh, we're all social media. Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah. So in a world of social media, now I'm gonna ask a question because I'm curious. Is social media important to you? How often are you on your phones, and are you an addict to the social? Oh, sorry. I'm asking. Let's start with Matt.
Actually, I'm currently in the purging social media phase. I've already deleted Facebook, made a new one with like very few people on it. Got rid of Twitter,
but not
deleted
Instagram.
most of my Snapchat.
Not
trying to get
Instagram.
rid of Instagram. Like I realized like how much it does actually kind of take my attention, and I don't really want to give it as much attention as it gets. So I'm trying to get rid of it.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
Rodney.
It's not really important in my life, but I'm like 50-50 on it. Like I have to check like Twitter or watch Trump tweets sometimes because it's funny. And, I use Instagram. I post a picture on Instagram like every 3 months, so it's not really. I don't really use it that much. So But I do check Twitter a lot. That's a guilty pleasure, to be honest.
Okay, and Bobby?
I am super active on all of it because I need to be for my jobs. So I need to be on to promote and stuff like that. So yeah, I usually do, what I'll do is I'll put time posts. So I'll do like all my work, so to say, in a day so that I can post out like if there's something event going on or something. There hasn't been, since March, but.
Nice.
Did Brittany give you guys my Instagram?
Did I?
I was very...
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
No, I did not.
I'm sort of like, I'm probably less than Rodney even, because I think I have 7 posts
Yeah, you're never on
in the
Instagram.
past 6 years.
Mm.
Well, I look, but I don't post.
Oh, you're a looker.
I'm a looker. I follow some people, like a couple,
Mm-hmm.
like 2.
We follow each other.
Yeah, we do.
All right, what's your next question?
I'm not prepared. No. Wait, I do have one. I think I might have asked Bobby about the video game. That wasn't the real question. The real question was, I've realized during the pandemic that I am more of a games competitive person than a lot of people, because a lot of friends that I knew that went out to bars, right? You're sort of there and you're drinking and you're talking. But when, with the pandemic, with the restaurants closed, you sort of had to make an effort to go do stuff. And oftentimes when we would do stuff, we would play a game or play a sport. There was always like an activity, and which I enjoy a lot more than I think a lot of other people do. So my question is either what's your favorite sport, or if you don't, to play, not to watch. And if you want out of it, if you don't play sports or whatever, what's your favorite game, like a board game, competitive board game?
All right, favorite board game is Monopoly. It's always been Monopoly because I used to play it when I was little. My family taught me how to play it when I was very little, so I have memories of playing with them growing up.
Favorite property?
First of all, that's a loaded question. It all depends. You always want to get all the orange because if you get all the orange, it wipes everybody out.
You're a
so
true...
you want to get the orange straight away.
That's right. I watched a video on that, and it's not Boardwalk Barkplace. It is orange. That's.
Oh, look at you guys go. I haven't played Monopoly in years.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever finished the game. Do you finish the game, Bobby?
Oh, I finished the game.
That's like hours.
Yeah, I just bought it on my Switch to play online. It's not as fun playing it's because it goes so slow. It's not as fun playing online, but yeah, I love that. And for sports wise, I love boxing. I've been getting more and more into boxing. That's not really a sport, but I like to box.
It's a sport.
So I don't know if that's something you do with your friends when you're out. You don't like throw a frisbee and then punch them, but we could.
We saw people sparring in the park because we would like go play tennis or whatever, and when all the gyms were closed, there was definitely people sparring. Is that considered? I think that's boxing,
Yeah, that's
right?
boxing. Yeah, any I think physical contact would be considered boxing. All right, Matt.
Does drinking games count as a board game?
Could. I think that's a competitive.
Definitely, 100%.
That's a competitive
You never
game.
see me playing Flip Cup? You're over.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played a board game in a long time, but I used to love playing Sorry. My mom used to get way too into it, so we kind of had no choice but to be a little competitive with that. If it wasn't board games, I do play Switch. I like my Pokemon and my Zelda. For actually watching sports, I like hockey. I love going to Bruins games. They're like the best time. The energy is like so much fun. Sadly, there's no Bruins games right now, though.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Rodney.
Does Uno count like as a board game? Like is that like
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Uno is a go-to game of my family.
All right, so I like Uno, and my favorite sport will be soccer.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah, I played soccer. I feel like soccer is such an underrated sport, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why Americans don't like it.
We have football.
They're impatient. They want a goal, right? They want basketball.
Yeah,
It's a
you
goal
want
every
like
5 seconds.
yes, I mean, like soccer's like kick.
But there's
kick.
constant action. It's not like football where there's like 10 minutes of play over a 4-hour game.
No, don't talk about American football like that.
It just feels drawn out.
I get it. I totally get it.
I think soccer's underrated.
All right, guys. So I'm going to go to Rodney first. If you had to woo Hayden on a first date, how would you do it?
Let's see. Woo Hayden.
recycling questions I see, Brittany.
Stop it. It was a good one, though.
It was I'll accept it.
I would take him to Zuma, and then I don't think you guys know what Zuma is. It's a Japanese restaurant.
Is it the one in the in Back Bay?
Yeah, it's in the Four Seasons.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never been.
Yeah, it's a really cool vibe into it. And then I don't really know, like, I would take him for a walk in Seaport. Also, that's really nice, access to the water. But right now it might be too cold, so that might
It
be
is
weird.
the wrong season, but I know what you mean. It is beautiful in the summer.
So for winter time, what could we do? I can't think of anything for the winter time, to be honest. I have to like Google stuff.
That's it. You're staying in and watching Netflix. All right, Matt, on to you.
Go to wooing a first date. It's kind of like, it's fun when you get to show them like where you're from and where like your favorite memories were. So I think it'd be fun to show you like where I grew up, where my best friends and me would hang out, where we went to school. We can get a coffee as we do it. We can go for a walk. But I tend to be more of a sentimental person, so I kind of want to show you a little bit about me and hoping that you'll show me a little bit about you. And
Aww.
I think that's a good way of wooing each other.
Aww, that was such a good answer, Matt. Where single men take notes. All right, Bobby.
All right, hear me out. We go halves on a bottle of Smirnoff, and you pick any TGI Fridays that you want to go to.
Does it have to be TGI Fridays? I'm partial to Chili's.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love going out to eat. I love trying new places, so I'd like to go to a new place together that we both have like wanted to go to but haven't gone, so we can experience like a new restaurant together. That'd be cool. I love going to the movies, but maybe not on a first date because you can't really talk at the movies. I'd say go out for drinks somewhere after, but not a lot of places are open. But yeah, I'm into trying new restaurants and stuff like that. So maybe checking out something new together.
That's a good answer. What's a place on your list? Rodney stole it. I might have said Zuma if someone asked me, but I always am curious what people's not go-to restaurants. I'm sorry, the next new one that they think is going to be good. What do you think?
I was supposed to go last year, actually, right before the shutdown. I made reservations to go to Moo, which is next to like Carrie Nation, and I haven't been yet. And we got shut down. Literally, I made the reservation on the 12th, and we got everything got shut down a couple of days later. So I'm still dying to check them out.
I think I've been there, but I think
I work right next to it, and I've never eaten there. I work at Carrie Nation.
Oh, nice. I've never been to Carrie Nation. I've been to 21st Amendment. I have been to Moo, although I think it was weird only because we had a private room, and it literally looked like a hotel room. Like you were served dinner in a hotel room, which I thought was awkward.
Weird.
Instead
I've never
of just like
seen inside of it.
Yeah, I might be wrong. This was about a while ago.
All right, guys. So we have a couple minutes left. I think the questions have been awesome, but now it's your turn. We're going to go with Matt first. Matt, what question do you have for Hayden?
I'm going to kind of recycle a little bit of your questions and kind of toss them back. What are your 5-year goals? Where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years?
This is a good question.
Don't be more excited.
Well, it's tough. I'm on a good career path now. I guess I would like to be working less and a little bit more managing. I like doing... I'm sort of like you in that I like being in the weeds. I like being, if you're on the floor, I'm sort of in the spreadsheets. That's what I do. I do corporate law. But it is also more fun to be high level and to manage a team and to only get higher level, more difficult questions, not just the rote assignments. So I'm sort of hoping to build out the team that I currently have and continue leveraging, so that way I have a better work-life balance. Because right now, anybody that knows me knows that I kind of work a lot. Adam, and as we were driving down here, I was literally on a call with my laptop.
You work.
So it was, yeah. But that's sort of my 5-year goal for work. I guess that's only one dimension. I bought a place in the South End, so I sort of have a house and I have that set. So the path now is a little more undefined. The goals of a 20-something, if I can still compare myself to a 20-something, are fulfilled because I might have recently graduated from being a 20-something.
Just 5 years ago, but
just like last week, like.
All right, Rodney, what is your question for Hayden?
How tall are you, Hayden?
6'2". I have a good answer for that.
No, you're a big boy. Big boy. I love big boys. All right, and Bobby.
What was your longest relationship?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Define relationship. My relationships have been short-ish. I guess you would define them by length in a couple ways. I guess I saw a guy, but we only went on 3 dates over the course of like 2 months. And then I also saw a guy for a month, but we went on like 7 dates. It felt like a lot. And so I haven't really been in a long-term relationship, if that was sort of what you were getting at. But I've definitely had people who I have said that I have dated. But yeah, not that long.
All right, everybody, this is the moment, but only when we come back from a commercial. So we're going to go to a commercial. When we come back, Hayden will pick which one he's going to go on a date with. Don't go anywhere.
We know that we're asking Americans to do a lot right now. So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible to this virus.
A question I often get asked is why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
Social distancing is really physical separation of people.
It's what we refer to when we ask people to stay at least 6 feet apart.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants, not going to theaters where there are a lot of people. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others who might actually be infected or infect you.
We all have a role to play in preventing person-to-person spread of this disease, which can be deadly for vulnerable groups. For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
Awkward. Do I look familiar? I should. You might remember me from here. Here. Or maybe even here.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay, if they seem down.
It doesn't matter how you say it.
You all right?
Everything's okay?
All G?
You all right, girl?
Oh,
You cool?
You bugging dog.
Just show you're there for them. Go on, Kelly.
Susie, awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
And I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. 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 She keeps me warm.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister. My heart, doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
I just love that commercial. Love is love, right, guys?
That's right.
Adam, sitting on the sideline. Who do you think he's going to pick?
Oh, man.
Drum roll.
This is a close one. I don't know. I felt like he had a good connection with all of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he had some good conversations. I'm excited to see who he's going to pick.
Woo! Okay, Hayden. First, we want to say thank you to everyone who joined us tonight. Thank you for all our viewers. Thank you for everyone who's being involved. I love this episode. It means so much to me. Love match number 2, Hayden. Who would you like to say goodbye to?
So this was a tough decision because I feel like you guys are all very different. And so I feel like I'm committing to a certain type, but it was tough. I am unfortunately going to have to say goodbye to Matt and Rodney.
Oh, Matt and Rodney, please say hello. Come into the circle.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, where'd Rodney go? Oh. Sorry. So, Rodney and Matt, hello. Rodney and Matt, this is Hayden. Hayden, this is Rodney and Matt. Thank you guys
Hi.
so much for joining us tonight. We truly, truly appreciated it. He had a hard decision to make, and he just felt that there was a connection more with one than the other.
Sounds good. That's okay.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I really appreciate you guys giving me a chance.
Thank you for having us.
It was fun.
All right, let's go to the screen where it's just us. And here is the winner. Bobby, congratulations.
What's up?
I'm looking forward to TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays and a splitting that bottle of Smirnoff. Imagine if I just had scales and no teeth.
I was nervous, but you'll be fine. You're fine.
So this date will be sponsored by Port 305. The first round's on us. And this is where it is. It's in Marina Bay. It's right on the water. It's really cute. It's a really nice place.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so you guys, whenever you guys have to let me know when you go because they actually are excited and they're looking forward to seeing you guys there.
I don't just get to keep the gift certificate?
No, you have to go on the date.
Oh, no, but I
This
thought...
is all a long ploy to get the gift certificate.
I know. He's like, I'm not
she-
taking him on a date.
She just said you have to call me before, and then she didn't hand me the gift certificate yet. And I was like, I'm just going to take it from you so that I can go
Yeah.
we can go whenever we want.
Yeah, you two go whenever
I
you
forgot
want.
that you guys are in the same place, and when you handed him the gift certificate, I was like, how did she do that?
It's magic.
Woo. Yeah, so congratulations, Bobby. Congratulations, Hayden. Thank you both so much for being on the second show ever of Love Match. And yeah, anything you want to say to each other before we switch on?
It was great to meet you, and I'm looking forward to hanging out. And this was a ton of fun. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I'm really looking forward to meeting you too.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll bring in Adam now. Adam, did you see that one coming? Was that the one you really chose?
Yeah, I think that one probably had a little more of a connection than the rest. So I think I think that he picked the right one.
Oh, everyone, please mute your microphones.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Thank you, Rodney. Yeah, no, I definitely think they all had completely three different personalities, right?
It was very different. It was sort of like I thought it was dry humor from Bobby, and then very like sentimental right off the bat from the clinging question.
Yeah.
And then a good happy medium out of Rodney. Like it was just all sort of all over the place, but it was a tough decision.
Yeah, no, they were all great guys. I had a chance to talk to them before the show, so I'm really excited. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to go on a date. We're going to show up with our camera. And we're
With a camera? This was not in the writer, Brittany.
You are right, because I forgot to tell you this. But it's necessary.
I guess you didn't see the second part to my episode.
Yeah, you didn't say
Yeah.
Probably should've
This is
mentioned- probably should've
asymmetric
mentioned that one.
information.
We show
No, it's
up.
a really good time, though.
It's a good time. I'll be there this time.
I
wasn't
didn't sign anything.
I'm like, here's the documents, lawyer. So it's literally super quick. We show up, we film you guys meeting. I ask a couple questions about how you're feeling before the first date. After the first date, I ask you guys how it went, and we just share it.
Do we get to be alone ever?
Oh yeah, no, I disappear after we get our footage.
It's just you and him. So,
Okay, this isn't like The
I hang out in the back. I'm like, how's it going?
I'm nervous there's going to be another. So at the end of the date, so we follow you back home just to monitor.
To see.
They have cameras in your bedroom now.
I would not. I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
You just signed your soul over to us, so it's fine.
It's all good.
Brittany owns the rights to Hayden.
I'm like, if anybody wants Hayden next.
Thank you, Brittany.
I'm not.
No, this was a lot of fun. I was nervous. I definitely was nervous. You guys could probably all tell, but it ended up being a lot of fun.
You honestly didn't come off as nervous from my
was
perspective.
Terrified at first on the ride over here. I was
Really?
just I'm always nervous, but this was just new.
That's what Adam said. Adam's like, Hayden, he's always nervous.
Hayden's a real nervous guy. But once he gets comfortable, though, then
That's true.
forget
Once
it.
I started to actually realize that I could speak, especially in the very first segment, I was like, can I correct the record on some of the stories you guys are about to tell?
So funny because when we first started the show, like Hayden was just missing from the chair, and I was like, "Oh my god, we have to bring Hayden in."
Yeah, the show was about to start without the star. How can you do that?
Thank you. I am. Yes, that's fair.
All right, guys. So next week, it's really exciting. We have a poet who's coming in. He actually wrote a whole book. He's from Western Mass. So tune in next week to learn all about that. It's about love. And yeah, I don't know if you have any, like, what would you say to future? Because next month, and this is not a joke, it's staying. Next month, we are looking for a single lady because I have had so many men in this room right now. I need my ladies back. So what would your advice be for the Bachelorette coming on the show next month?
Straight Bachelorette?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay.
Just because we haven't had one of those
we
yet.
have not. Oh,
No.
you guys have not. Yeah.
Yes.
Advice.
Mm-hmm. Just being you've gone through the I mean, you and Adam both have gone through the experience now. So for the next person, and you'll be hosting that episode with us.
Oh, that is. You did tell me that. I agreed to that. Yes.
One contract was signed.
It's like just daisy chaining. This isn't if you give a mouse a cookie situation. Adam, what's your advice? Let me pass the buck.
Well, I already gave my advice. If you watched my episode, you'd see I gave my advice at the end.
I watched until the end.
But no, the thing I would say is just have fun with it and then be honest. Just give accurate information and try to make the best of it and try to build a connection. And that way, when you do go on the date, it's not awkward, it's not weird, and you guys will have a good time.
Yeah, just be yourself. I agree.
Exactly.
That's
He
my
just
advice.
piggybacked that advice so quick.
That's my advice.
Now, Adam, real quick, because I'm curious. Now, did you feel like you knew Elizabeth? Or was it? Did you still have that first date awkwardness?
No, I wouldn't say it was awkward.
Right.
But we did have, we had a little, I guess, the pre-talks and all that stuff, and learning about her on the show here definitely helped from making it the awkwardness of a regular first date. But there was still a lot to get to know her on the date. We had plenty to talk about and learning more about each other and everything like that.
I love it. Well, I can't wait to hear about your and Bobby's date. Guys, go on our Instagram at beautifulbroken.tv. We couldn't air it there tonight, but every week we will be on Facebook, Instagram, and our website at beautifulbroken.tv. You guys, will see you next week. Thank you for watching us. I'm your host, Brittany Mahan. Take care.